Hey folks, welcome back to the Horde. 1 o'clock, July 16th, Tuesday, about 90 degrees. You know, oh, this only does Fahrenheit. Yeah, the other guy here says the same. I was hoping that one did Celsius also, so that I could show the folks from Canada and Europe and elsewhere that they use the metric system, what the temperature is in Celsius. I'm going to have to work on that. Anyway, you guys could hear her running. So there she is. Here's what she sounds like. She's got the seat on it, obviously. Headlight works. Strange that you turn it on and the engine slows down. So anyway, there we have it. It's not dripping any gas. I ended up going with the camo gas tank that's got this, I don't know, I guess we'll call it an epoxy fix here, right? So, carburetor on this thing. What happened was I took it apart and it was spotless inside. Right? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Carburetor was spotless inside, and I checked it over, and it turns out the hose had a crack in it here. So what I did was I turned it, cut the hose back. As a matter of fact, I used the same one on there. So I cut the hose back and, checked it over, checked the float over and all, and it looked like it was fine. So I put it back on, and it pissed the ground again. I don't like carburetors that drip and act up like that. So I pulled it off and put, one of my China carbs on it. I don't know, could you guys see it? It's nice and shiny under there. The China carb I put on it was fresh out of the box. The choke, this black handle from the choke, had quite a bit of play right there. So the choke was not reliable. Let's go with reliable. So I swapped it with this one. This is actually the choke lever off the China carb, and it seems to actually work good on this one. So there we have it. So we got this thing running. What do I have left to do? I have to do something with the air filter. It came with an air box. This actually looks like it's in pretty good shape. So I got to put that on. Mess with the clamps. One of the clamps was broken. Obviously I got to put the recoil on it, and the fan, the recoil, and all that. I just wanted to get her fired up today, just to see what kind of other troubles I was going to have with it. I have a couple of oil changes I really need to do, and it is hot out here. I mean, it really is hot as dickens. I'm not quite sure what 89 degrees is, 90 degrees, and I'm in the shade. The garage is in the shade. I mean, to lie in the driveway where I have to lie to do those oil changes, it's really, really gonna stink. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna check the mileage on them. I typically target oil changes at 3,000 miles, but they really could go, 3,500. Especially, they've both been doing a fair amount of highway running. So last I pulled the sticks on both of them, they were still both pretty clean. They don't do taxi duty or anything like that. They just, the white one, the Suzuki, just runs for me to and from work. I guess the other one is kind of a grocery getter, but they both get out there and run occasionally, which should dry the oil out and make it run better. Okay, so what else am I up to? Probably not a hell of a lot other than those oil changes and cleaning up from this mess. I'm going to take one more look at the thermometer up above. Maybe I can get a quick Celsius reading out of it. I bought 2 bikes this week. I didn't do anything else on the China Quad other than getting it running. Also, they're going to get rolled out back here to join the class of 2013. And speaking of the class of 2013, I really want to get all my stuff under cover. I don't like that it's all floating around loose and wet and getting trashy. So what I'm thinking of doing is getting some of my bed rails and some pipe and so forth and making a tarp cover for back here, so I can put a bunch of them. They'll be lined up right along here, and quite honestly even doing it all along here. And I'm desperate enough that I'm even probably going to do it here, though I need to get underneath there, so whatever goes here has to roll, start, move, whatever. And I might even end up putting one up here, because I just need these bikes undercover. I hate all this stuff getting destroyed. What I can't get undercover, I think, and this is going to be unfortunate, but it's going to have to disappear. You can't keep this crap outside forever. You leave your stuff uncovered and wet and all, and the next thing you know, whatever you own just isn't worth anything. Okay, just quickly, let me check this. See if it's got a little switch for Fahrenheit. It appears not. All it has is, when the sun comes out, it tells you that temperature. And you, let's see, mode. Nope, this thing isn't cooperating either. I'm going to have to get something completely different to tell me if it's Fahrenheit or Celsius. Oh, just so you guys can see, the sun is doing its job. My batteries are all charged up. Alright folks, live, love, and have a great time. We'll catch you on the next episode of The Horde, which will probably be next week. I think I'm stuck working a 4-day run this week. So, probably there'll be a Sunday video. There probably won't be a Saturday one. I think I'm going to get stuck working part of, if not all, a Saturday night. Only don't like that kind, but they didn't give me the package, so I'm still at work. Alright folks, take care. Tires down, handlebars up.